And we are live! Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Emma and welcome back to the House of Hubris here at twitch.tv/Saracent. Welcome back to, as it says there, in fun grey on black writing so it's kind of hard to see, FreeSpace, specifically the kind of upscaled fan port of FreeSpace, and specifically the expansion. And I guess specifically the fan kind of remake remaster of the expansion. Anyway, this is FreeSpace Silent Threat Reborn. We've been playing it for the last couple episodes. I now work for the GTI, who are not the space CIA, honest. We've done a lot of war crimes, it's been a thing, and now we have to go and... I've turned my headphones up. Why have I done that? The music is good, but it doesn't need to be that loud. Yeah, so... we've done a bunch of war crimes, and now we're trying to cut off all the... We've pushed the Shivans back to IKEA on Ross 28, and we're now pushing into Ross 128 to try and disable their command structure, which I swear the real game never even referred to them having a command structure. They were just scary and had better ships than us. But yeah, we've got to do that. The only problem being that, you know, we can't target anything because we flooded the place with EMPs. So I need to work out what the hell kind of loadout to use for this. I think this is the last mission of the expansion, but I have no idea how long we'll be here. Especially if it decides not to load. Please load. Thank you.
Allied forces all over the system have reported major victories in their attacks against the Shivans. The GTD Bastion and her battle group have already destroyed a number of cruisers, fighter wings, and cargo depots. The PVD Pinnacle and her battle group have reported similar successes. But to completely secure Ross 128, we must decapitate the Shivan infrastructure.
Again,
intelligence believes the source of command for the Shivans in this sector to be the SD Archon, a demon-class destroyer. This ship will be the target of our next operation. The Archon is a hive of Shivan activity with reconnaissance sighting several freighters, transports, cargo formations, and sentry guns, and at least 2 Kane-class cruisers, the SC Golem and the SC Chimera. You will lead a GTI task force into the area and eliminate all ships you encounter. Normally, you would be significantly outmatched in such an operation, but we have something special in store. So
you'll only be mostly outmatched.
The new EMP missile has been completed, and this mission will serve as a final evaluation. Wings Iota and Kappa from the 122nd Crazy Ivans, monitored by the GTSC Giordano, will saturate the area with electromagnetic pulses prior to your deployment. The EMP cloud will impair all sensors on Terran and Shivan craft.
So
the
less
Shivans
time
should
than
not
you
be
might
able
think.
to target you, but you won't be able to target them either. For this reason, your loadout should include dumbfire or heat-seeking missiles. Our scientists predict the effect will last between 2 and 5 minutes. Alpha, Beta, and Gamma wings will relieve the 122nd and inflict as much damage as possible while the EMP field is active. Once the effect wears off and aspect lock is possible, Delta and Epsilon wings will deploy their heavy ordnance. Command has authorized the use of GTB Ursa heavy bombers for this mission. This is the coup de grace, pilots. Once the Archon has been destroyed, the Allied fleet should have no trouble isolating and eliminating the remnants of the Shivan fleet. If you succeed here today, we will have nothing more to fear. Good luck.
Objectives: destroy things. So, like, they want us to be in a Herc. Honestly, I was like... my missiles felt like the most important point, especially with some of the things we've got to take out. So, why don't I take a bomber? I could take a Zeus? Take a Medusa. Could take an Ursa. Unparalleled assault bombing capability, you say? I love unparallels. Whatever that meant. Prometheus and a shield breaker. Actually, no. Double Prometheus will probably be better because we're dealing with a lot of... not dealing with so many fighters. We can take basically every kind of missile, including Harbingers. Ooh. I mean, we shouldn't. Because we don't want to be relying on things that need aspect. And they can take the new cluster bombs, which are heat-seeking. How many do we get in a bank? 5. So if I just... oh, actually, what if I take dumbfires and then finish off with some clusters just to see what they're like? That's the synaptic, that's the cluster. This is probably a wildly inefficient loadout. Let's see, shall we? Wait. Yeah, I did pick up the cluster.
The cavalry has arrived, Crazy Ivan. What's your status?
Oh, yeah, just finishing Mountain Alpha. Good luck.
That is the most sinister good luck there has ever been. Also, oh god, I'm...
Well done, pilots.
That's the real problem with deciding to go to NASA is, yes, you're heavily armoured and can carry a lot of munitions, but also you handle like a telephone box. Oh, well, there's those cargoes.
Yeehaw! Looks like we got ourselves a partnership here, boys.
Probably shouldn't do this while I'm physically touching it, but here we are. Now, where are the other containers? I mean, should I take out the fighters while they're not doing anything? Especially because they don't have shields. Is that the real tech that I'm meant to be doing that? Instead of just focusing on what I'm targeting. Secondary objective complete. Don't know what it was, but cool. All the cargo's down. We're actually being remarkably productive. What are we shooting at? I don't know, but let's shoot shit. Peer pressure! And they're not... nobody's telling me it's a friendly target, so, you know. Oh, it was a fragment.
EMP is starting to wear off. We can target the fighters and sentry guns.
That means they can target you too. Brace yourselves, pilots.
New hostiles in the area.
With dumbfires is now look to watch 2 lead indicators because they travel slower than your guns and will not at all seek on their own, hence them being dumbfires. Good luck, derogatory. Yeah, a little bit.
Freighters and transports now on sensors. Firing target lock now.
All freighters and transports have been destroyed. Concentrate on the warship.
This
Heads
is
up, we have company.
going slightly worryingly well. We're completing all our secondary objectives. What's going on? Does somebody turn the difficulty down when I wasn't looking? Or did they just see me go in an Ursa and were immediately like, well, guess she's not playing around? What the hell is shooting at me? Oh, there's another. You are doing a wing.
The cruisers are waking up. Delta Wing is moving in. New bandits in the area.
God, you have to keep dropping so many fighter wings. How come your mum lets you have 2 fighter wings? Stop being so much more maneuverable than me just because I chose an incredibly unmaneuverable ship. Frankly, it's cheating.
Yep, what's going on? The Archon is now on census. Epsilon Wing, engage the enemy.
Well, we never got this far without dying before, so... Just helps that this time we elected to bring a tank to a plane fight. Stop taking evasive maneuvers. They're working.
Great shot.
Thank you. I mean, it was preceded by a lot of terrible shots, but you know, it's that one that counts.
The golem has been neutralized.
That's a sentence with a lot of potential. Again, you're taking evasive maneuvers and it's working. Stop it. I should really be focusing on the cruisers on account of they don't move as fast.
The SC Ogre has entered the area. The Shivans must be retreating from the Allied engagement zone.
That means we're winning, right? Stop flying into me! Idiots.
The SC Kraken has arrived.
Check your tricks, pilot. Destroy the Chimera.
Destroyed the Chimera. Very strange Australian accent you've got there, pilot. I mean, yes, people with strange accents exist. Case in point. Hi. But I'm allowed to,
The Ogre has been destroyed.
you know, make fun, because it's my stream and they can't see me. That's how it works. Come on, let's actually get to work on one of these cruisers. And, you know, see if I can get to it before Epsilon finish it off. Or whichever wing is meant to be doing this. Enjoy all of my munitions. Every single one. Now I run away.
The Archon is gone.
Oh, right.
Blast zone. Kraken is history.
Cool, I was substantially involved in neither of those. Why did that go so much better than every time I tried it last time? the AI just have its coffee?
All
I
hostile
guess.
targets have been eliminated, Command. The area is clear.
Now what's gonna go wrong?
Command, do you copy? This is Delta 3, over.
Ah. Have they killed Command while we weren't looking?
You know, I haven't received any messages from Command for the past 10 minutes.
That's just a straight up lie. This mission has been going less than 10 minutes. Clock says.
Hail the Krios.
Look at the clock. Less than 10 minets.
We're having some communications difficulties, pilots. Stand by.
Those people jumping in around.
Are those the crazy Ivans?
Yeah. Oh hey, it turns out the incredibly sinister good luck was actually for a reason.
This doesn't smell right at all. Alpha Leader, I recommend getting out of here.
But should we? Yes!
What the hell?
What? My engine subsystem has been destroyed. I cannot move. We are getting EMP'd to hell. Oh no. Oh no. Very bad.
Can anyone of you flyboys give me some cover?
Enjoy some cluster bombs, you dick. Really wish I could move at all. Can I call in command? Command support? Or do I just have to die here? What? Oh, what, were we meant to just run when he said I recommend getting out of here, or...? What? Well, that sucked. Just bam, engines are gone, can't do anything.
The cavalry has arrived, Crazy Ivan.
Yeah, I hated that.
Oh, wait, just finishing up here, Alpha. Good luck.
Good luck.
Well done, pilots. The area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement
It's
zone
very
now.
wet.
Iota,
On which
Kappa,
note, we actually
Delta
got
West.
rain. It was amazing. This was a good morning.
Yeehaw! Looks like we got ourselves a turkey soup here, boys.
Got ourselves a turkey suit. I'm just gonna take out this freighter while I'm here, right? This is what I get for saying it was a good day. Thanks, game. I got nothing. No NVIDIA, I do not want to use the GeForce Experience in-game overlay. Ever. For anything. Love that background? Yes, I just have a rotating set of Studio Ghibli wallpapers because I have a brand and I know it. That was Arietti's bedroom from Arietti, which is an excellent film. Okay, we still got my loadout? Yes. Let's try that again.
The cavalry has arrived, Crazy Ivan. What's your status?
Oh, wait, just finishing up here, Alpha. Good luck.
Well done, pilots. The area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement zone now. Iota and Kappa, return to base.
Aim high. Looks like we got ourselves a turkey suit here, boys.
Let's see if this freighter is carrying all of the game's code again. No, this time we're good. Excellent. And on to the other cargo depot. And like, if I see any fighters along the way, we blow them up because they don't have shields. They're just hard to see against this background. Let's take out this freighter. Hopefully it's, you know, actually within range and I'm not just shooting at nothing. Can't target it to find out. Guess we'll soon know. A reference I make more often than basically anyone in the world. Including probably DJ Fresh himself.
The EMP's starting to wear off. We can target the fighters and sentry guns.
That means they can target you too. Brace yourselves, pilots.
New hostiles in the area.
There's a wall there. Hello.
Excellent job, pilot. Freighters and transports now on sensors. Firing target mark now.
All freighters and transports have been destroyed. Concentrate on the warship.
Heads up, we have company.
Well, that was certainly some explosions. Right, now what else is there?
The cruisers are waking up.
Those, I
Delta Wing
guess.
is moving in. New bandits in the area.
Oh, I thought that was it going down. No, there was just
Destroyed the Chimera.
missiles. And I helped. This is the problem with having your enemies have a very black and red colour scheme,
This ogre has entered the area.
and then use one of their ships as basically the background to an entire engagement, and then, you know, the targeting indicators
The Archon is now on sensors.
are,
Absolutely engage the enemy.
yeah,
The
the targeting
Dragon has arrived.
indicators on the edge of the screen are red on black space. Very hard to see.
The golem has been retrieved.
Also, hello, Marvelius. Thank you for the lurk. We always appreciate lurkers. Because, you know, what is lurking but viewing, persevering? I don't know where I was going with that joke. Frankly, when I started saying it, I wasn't aware it was going to be a joke. And having said it, still not
The
convinced.
ogre has been destroyed.
But regardless, yes. However much you decide to be active in chat or not, thank you for being here. What is lurking but browser tab persevering? Yeah, see, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you for making the jokes I can't, Emily. And, you know,
Fight on your tail, sir.
I would do it, but I'm using the brain cell to, you know, fly a spaceship.
You've got a bogey on your tail.
I'm very aware. Where the hell is everyone? I am very disoriented. Workshop live on Twitch. Yeah, but really, how many people can comedy workshop and fly a spaceship at the same time? Oh, thought it was dead. No, just the thing the indicator faded into a nebula. Yeah, this game does get quite visually busy. There's a lot of information to pass. There we go. Oh, and a wing of dragons as well. I say a wing, there's only one left. And it's on 11% health.
The Archon is gone. Clear the blast zone.
You had a perfect opportunity to say the Archon is Argon there, and you didn't. Really, Beta 4, what are you doing with yourself? That's a large explosion. Yes, I am a leaf on the wind. Now, just this one last cruiser to take down. There we go.
Dragon is history.
Now what? So when
All hostile
they say
targets have been
get
eliminated,
out of
command.
here,
The
do they
area is
mean
clear.
jump out, or do they just mean leave that particular area of space so you're not caught in the EMP? It is ambiguous. But I'm going to
You copy?
compromise
Delta 3,
and
over.
just get as far away from everybody as possible. I'm just boosting in this direction until I can't boost them all.
No. I haven't received any messages from command for the past 10 minutes. Gamma 1 to Giordano. Can you hail the Krios?
Eject, let the void of space consume me. Don't
Having some
tempt me.
communications difficulties, pilots. Stand by.
Don't tempt me.
Are those the crazy islands? What are they doing back here again?
I don't know, but I'm getting away from them.
This doesn't smell right at all. Alpha Leader, I recommend getting out of here.
But do they expect us to jump when he says that?
What the hell?
And my engine's gone.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Call a support ship. That's a lot of points.
Can anyone
flyboys give me some cover?
What? Okay, next time he says that I am gonna jump, I am... You know when I said in the tweet, probably more of me getting salty about mission design? This. This is what I meant.
The cavalry has arrived, Crazy Ivan. What's your status?
Oh, wait, just finishing up here, Alpha. Good luck.
Shut up with your stupid accent and your good luck.
Well done, pilots. The area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement zone now. Iota and Kappa, return to base.
Hot take, but this game would be better if all of your commanding officers were voice acted by J.K. Simmons. I was about to say Gene Simmons. Entirely different person, Emma. Who's wearing it? Oh my god, it's the gobbledygook. See, this is what happens when you make me replay missions this many times in this game, is I end up making gobbledygook references. Frankly, nobody wants that. The worst Survivor Series meme. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's probably for the best. Wow, you're bullet sponging today. There we go. There's a sentry gun there, we can kill that. In there, we can kill that. Except that I'm trying to judge my lead for myself and it's not working. I don't care how you've told me to play the mission, I'll play the mission how I goddamn decide to play it.
Starting to wear off. We can target the fighters and sentry guns.
Well, this one's decided not to take notice yet, so let's just kill that.
Brace yourselves, pilots.
New hostiles.
Or is that a transport? I don't know. Fine, let's kill the things that are shooting at me. Where are they? There. There, you are shooting at me. Can you stop? I request that you disengage all of your limbs and let yourself be consumed by the infinite void. And they did. The end.
Freighters and transports now on sensors. Acquiring target lock now.
The perk of doing everything in the belly of the destroyer you're meant to be taken down is, if any of your shots miss, they'll just hit that instead.
Impressive, pilot.
Just die! Got there in the end. Wait, is it actually on the other side? It's on the other side.
Cruisers are waking up. Delta Wing is moving in.
Good job, mate. I can pass visual information. My eyes are great.
New bandits in the area.
Too many bandits.
Hull taking serious damage.
Needs more smoky. Yeah, we're apparently on one of those M just says things days.
Damn it!
M just says things days is broad enough that that's just a day. Okay, first of all.
The EMP is pulling forward. Sharp on its now on Epsilon Wing, engage the enemy.
I'm getting out of there. That was turning into an absolute cluster.
Could any one of you flyboys give me some cover?
No, because I am doing this in an 18-wheeler. They've taken out my defense turret. I have, like, no shields.
Right, the golem has been neutralized.
Sod off. Just entirely off.
The SC Ogre has entered the area. The Shields must be retreating from the Allied engagement zones.
Taking damage. Request cover.
That's me forgetting how to use inverted Y again, despite the fact that I do it in every game. I'll just run
The SC
a distraction, alright? For these two fighters and nobody else.
Destroy the Chimera.
Everybody else fight cruisers. Eventually somebody could cover me, hard to say. My hull is doing very poorly. Again, I feel like we did nothing different, and yet this is going so much worse than it did the last couple of times. It seems so random.
All freighters and transports will be destroyed.
Okay, now I'm stopping so the support ship can get to me. Oh yeah, that's the point. Whichever of us has the brain cells, it's still an M saying things day.
The Ogre has been destroyed.
Perks of shared names and brains, and named brains.
Rearming complete,
Which
sir.
is a thing, I have decided. Please stop shooting me.
Could any one of you flyboys give me some cover?
Really not. This bomber is doing nothing, let's kill it. Name brains, brought to you by Hasbro. Does sound like it. Well, the Archon's on 1% health. We should probably just be unloading into it and see what happens. And then we're getting away from it.
The Archon is gone. Clear the blast zone.
I swear, however large I think that explosion's going to be, it's bigger. We never did take down all the cargo. Maybe I should do that.
A Kraken is history.
Maybe I should just go and take down this cargo depot. It seems like a valuable use of all that time. objectives complete. Everyone is dead. Including my entire wing
All hostile
and nearly
targets
me.
have been eliminated, Command. The area is
So,
clear.
fingers crossed jumping out doesn't just get a "why did you desert your post?"
Command, do you copy? This is Delta 3, over.
You know, I haven't received any messages from Command for the past 10 minutes.
He stresses that so weirdly. For the past
Gamma
10
1 to
minutes.
Giordano. Can you hail the Krios?
We're having some communications difficulties, pilots. Stand by.
Come on, quiet for 10
Those
minutes.
crazy
It's
eyes.
more likely than you think.
What are they doing back here again?
This doesn't smell right at all. Alpha Leader, I recommend getting out of here.
Okay. Goodbye. Really weird that it cut the animation there.
This is the GT
Okay.
Krios calling any allied ships. We've been attacked by GTI bombers. Weapons are offline, hull integrity critical. Request immediate assistance.
Okay, so that was the thing we were meant to do. That was super vague. And if you don't do it quick enough, death.
Oh my gosh.
Let's use my cluster bombs and knock double one, because I've only got 5. Oh my gosh, indeed.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have to warn the GTA.
Primary objective failed, but let's be real, we couldn't do it. And now all the rebels are jumping away. So what now?
Fight for your lives, pilots. Save those pods. Somebody find an open channel.
I'm still not seeing any targetable hostiles.
That science vessel's jamming all our long-range comms. We've got to take it out.
Ah. Okay. Back to Furies. Save those pods. Indeed. Don't love coming into this on 36% health.
Mayday! 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 This is Gamma 1 to the 91st Phantom. GTE Krios. Can anyone hear me?
Gamma 1. GTC clear positive. Tell me, what's your situation?
The Krios is gone.
Did we run into the Sokaze already?
Requesting immediate extraction.
Stand by, pilot. Notifying command and heading to the Krios' last known location. Sit tight, we're on our way.
Oh, so this is how it's going to be. Now, if we quick start mission, are we still going to be starting on 36% health, and that's why it's given us replay previous mission? Because if so, I hate it. I hate it.
Oh my gosh.
Rebel Terran Wings are given Norse names, it seems. Here we have Buri, and I was killed by one of the Hrid fighters.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have to warn the GTA.
They've got so much of that dashed out in the subtitles, it's clearly intelligible.
The Krios is down.
They were like, we'll put some post-production effects on this to make that work. They did not. Where are my shapes? Save those pods! And I'll mount the attack on them. Whatever this is going on. It's a Faustus in there. This is going to be hell. Stretch. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'll try it once more. But otherwise we might have to go back to basics, change our loadout, and start the other mission again, and not take so much damage. I kind of hate this. They all die, I'll just head straight through them.
Protect the escape pods. We have to warn the GTA.
Which I can't currently target.
What's your situation?
Creos is gone. Being attacked by Terran ships. Requesting immediate extraction.
I'm not convinced this is fun, developers.
Oh my gosh.
So, if I take down the Emir and then just haul out of there, maybe that's the way to go. Maybe.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have to warn...
That time it did get cut off on account of me dying.
Down.
Before you even told me to.
Mayday, mayday, mayday!
Now hauling.
This is Gamma 1 of the 91st Phantoms, GTD Creos. Can anyone hear me?
But I don't know where I'm hauling
Gamma
to on
1.
account of it's not like I can get cover anymore.
Intelligence. What is your situation?
The Creos is gone.
Maybe if I just
Being
head
attacked
back
by
to where
Terran
the
ships.
escape pods
Requesting
are.
immediate extraction.
Stand by, pilot. Notifying command and heading to the Creos' last known location. Sit tight, we're on our way.
Jesus. Okay, so what have we learned? Unfortunately, I don't know. Go with Zeus. Or we could go to the Hercules they suggested. Let's go back to the Hercules. Let's carry a bank of Furies. And can we take clusters? Yeah, bank of clusters. Consisting of 4. Just 2 Prometheuses. And we go. But we go after a break, because I need to just go and generally scream into the void, and also Twitch wants me to run some ads. So both of those things will take about 3 minutes if you'll want to get up, stretch, get yourself some water, take your meds if you need to. And I will be back, like I say, 3 minutes, when we will do this again. You see all the progress we've made in the last hour? None. Okay, and I will try and offload some salt. Love you all, see you in a few. And we're back. Hello everyone. Do I really want to end the mission? Yeah, I kind of really do, but this is where we are now. I would love to be doing not this.
What's your status?
Oh wait, just finishing up here, Alpha.
Oh, we're just finishing up here.
Good luck.
Good luck. Says the man who's totally not about to betray you.
Well done, pilots. The area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement zone
Never
now.
trust people with dubiously
Iota,
British
Kappa,
accent, she
return to
says in
base.
her dubiously British accent. I guess I have more just cannons on the hurt, so there's that. I can at least chew through these a bit quicker.
Yeehaw! Looks like we got ourselves a turkey suit here, boys.
It really does sound like she says turkey suit. Come on. Is that a sentry gun or is that just a turret on the Archon? I think that's just a turret on the Archon. Don't need to bother with that. That's a sentry gun. This is such a weird mission concept.
Great shot.
It wasn't hard, they were going in a straight line, like directly away from me. Oh, hey, you're a transport. It's flying directly into me. Why does everyone keep doing that? I mean, I know it's just a general magnetic personality problem, but honestly, please stop.
The EMP's starting to wear off. We can target the fighters and sentry guns.
And we
That means they
probably
can target
should.
you too. Brace yourselves, pilots.
New hostiles in the area.
Oh, and I'm right next to a sentry gun. I mean, I say right next to, the best part of a kilometre away, but in space distances, that's nothing. Space distances, if you will.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Request respectfully denied. Take this out before it wakes up. Because yeah, it only takes a few shots once they don't have shields. See, now you definitely don't need cover. You see all the time we would have wasted giving you cover.
Freighters and transports now on position. Firing target lock now.
Heads up, we have company.
I love company. Note, this is a lie, I hate company. People stop flying into my face. Apparently not.
Cruisers are waking up. Delta Wing is moving in. New bandits in the area.
The only bandits I see are your incredibly rogue flying. They weren't wrong about the achievements being disorganized. These are just flying all over the place.
The EMP is fully worn off, and the Archon is now on sensors. Epsilon Wing, engage the enemy.
I mean, more importantly, we're on its sensors. Like, it may not have been on our sensors, but it wasn't. It also wasn't hard to find. Oh, there you are.
The golem has been neutralized.
But what is the pH of a golem? In this TED Talk I will.
The SC Ogre has entered the area. The Shevans must be retreating from the Allied engagement zones.
Our wings seem to be sitting still a lot. Might I recommend they do not that?
The SC Kraken has arrived.
Field's just getting wrecked. I'm on 24%
Watch your back,
hull.
sir.
Oh. I let my attention waver for 1 second, and now I'm in an even worse position than usual, and even if I win this fight, I'll just go on to the next mission on no health and die instantly. Great, extremely cool. So I guess I'd better just restart. This is annoying. Game devs, if you're watching, like, not necessarily these specific game devs, because I'm not here to call specific people out, and there's a solid chance that they or some other people from Hardlight are watching, because, you know, how many people are streaming FreeSpace? But this isn't fun.
The cavalry has arrived, Crazy Ivan.
No,
What's your
Q
status?
is not the button I want. Like, I'll be using it a lot later.
Alpha.
Oh, we're just
Good
finishing
luck.
up here, aren't we? In there.
Well done, pilots. The area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement zone now. Iota and Kappa return
And I'm
to base.
biting back the reflexive jokes about a saturated area because I try and keep this, you know, PG-13.
Yeehaw! Looks like we got ourselves a turkey soup here, boys.
Saturated with what? Let's not go into it. All these certain shields, so many. It's true. Frankly, a weird number of turkey suits. Sentry gun. It does help that their sentry guns appear to be made of cellophane. Cellophane? That's not a thing. Cellophane is good wishes. As a transport or something we can take. Cellophane, the cell speaker, yeah. Also, you have absolutely said cellophane in chat. The joke has come round on itself. 2 typos make a correct pronunciation. Spelling, whatever, one of those words. I didn't do languages.
EMP's starting to wear off. We can target the fighters with sentry guns.
That means that we target you too. Brace yourselves, pilots.
New hostiles in the area.
Secondary objective complete all by myself. Aren't I good? You're not wrong, it is hard to follow that logic. Case in point, I'm not doing it. I must say, I'm liking the amount of gun that the Hercules has.
Firing target locked down.
Well, they're already destroyed. Okay, who's
Heads up,
shooting
we
me?
have company.
Who's shooting me? Is it you? I doubt it. Is it you? This seems more like the angle. Ah. this?
Check your six, pilot.
Emmelman loops to confuse them.
Spider on your tail, sir. The cruisers are waking up. Delta Wing is moving in. Hold. Damn it! New bandits in the area.
And now I'm at
EDM
6%
is
health.
fully worn off. The Archon is now on sensors. Epsilon Link, engage the enemy.
Alpha 1, please respond.
Oh! What do we think? Do we go back to, like, our old loadout, or...? Oh, you have failed this mission 5 times. If you like, you may advance to the next mission. I mean, yeah, we've seen how it goes. I didn't know that feature was in here, and part of me feels reflexively bad about taking it, but also, I don't remotely feel bad about taking it.
Calling any allied ships. We've been attacked by GTI
Because
bombers.
we've seen how that mission goes.
Offline, hull in
Ah, now I am on.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in an Ursa again. Oh wait, I'm back with my... It's put... Really? So it let me skip the mission. But it started the next mission in the state that I originally finished the first mission on. I.e., everyone is dead, including nearly me. Okay, guess we're trying to do this again.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the... The Krios is down.
Not even time to get like a third of the way into your voice line. I cannot believe this. Okay. Let's try it again. We'll take it slower. We won't focus on the Emir. We'll take out some fighters first.
Oh my gosh.
We'll use cluster bombs. What? What the hell? What? What the? I think I just accidentally sped the game up and I don't know how. I'm going back to the flight deck because that freaked me out. And I need to check the options page now. That was indeed so fast. Oh, did I do it when I was trying to take my weapons off double lock? Why would that function exist? Yeah! We have increase and decrease time compression. Why? They heard people like to challenge themselves with speedruns. Why? Really hope that setting hasn't saved. Are we looking time compressed? No? No. Good. Wait, does that mean I could also just slow it down? No. We are already at minimum time compression. Well, that was a discovery we all made together.
We have to warn the GTA.
Chaos goes down at a more reasonable speed. Bomber wings leave. I bet there are, or like were in the ports, people who played. Oh, you can't target any of the fighters. Right, come on, let's go to the previous mission, let's do it better, let's not skip because that screws us too. Okay, what do we got, what do we got, what do we got? Do we want a Herc? I could take a Zeus, I guess. Good afterburner supply, why not? He was king of the gods for a reason, right? I mean, that reason was mostly like murder. Back Furies. A whole 3 cluster bombs, great. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Let's try this, I guess.
Cavalry has arrived at Crazy Island. What's your status?
Oh, wait, just finishing up here, Alpha. Good luck.
Good luck, if you can.
Well done, pilots. The area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement zone now. Iota and Kappa, return to base.
Yes, as I was saying, before everything went to hell today, I'm sure there were people in like the early aughts who routinely played FreeSpace on like triple speed, and that was all they did.
Looks like we got ourselves a purchasers here, boy.
Like that was their entire personality. I was not one of those people. No, that's the wrong button. What's going on? Ah, I pressed all of the wrong buttons. I think I pressed backslash instead of shift. Today, the added handicap is all the missions will go slightly better, but also I will have forgotten how to use a keyboard. Take out some dead fighters. Make them super dead. I mean, good in the sense of useful, not in the sense of particularly impressive. It was sitting still with no shields.
The EMP's starting to wear off. We can target the fighters and sentry guns.
That means they can target you too. Brace yourselves, pilots.
New hostiles in the area.
Why am I missing? Cool, that's 20% of my health that I probably didn't need, right?
Roger, sir.
You know,
On our
I'm
way.
a support ship.
Freighters and transports now on sensors. Acquiring target lock now.
Heads up, we have company.
Suddenly turn my engines off mid-flight. Dead stalling works in aerobatics. Come on.
Plate's
There we
about to
go.
blow. Calling in for support.
Rearming complete, sir.
Hull taking serious damage.
I'm not doing amazingly myself.
The cruisers are waking up. Delta Wing is moving in. New bandits in the area. Fighter on your tail, sir.
Can any one of you flyboys give me some cover?
The EMP is fully worn off, and the Archon is now on sensors. Epsilon Wing, engage the enemy.
Right on your tail, sir.
See, one of the things they tout in, because like I say, this is the fan-made remaster slash remake of the expansion. One of the things they tout as an improvement is that the levels aren't as brutally hard. And it's like, how bad was the original that this is apparently an improvement?
Can any one of you flyboys give me some cover?
No! Functionally, no! Stay still and let me murder you. She says, going mildly German for no apparent reason. Stay still and let me murder you. Why is the guy who threateningly said good luck asking for cover now? He's not. Kappa Wing are not here. It's just they only had so many pilot images. And presumably also voice actors.
Can anyone of you flyboys?
Proper
Ogre has entered the area.
Zatoichi
Retreating from the Allied
final
engagement
shot as we run past each other moment.
The SC Kraken has arrived.
So this is not going amazingly well.
Can any one of you flyboys give me some cover?
It really seems unlikely, my dude. Seriously, those first couple of runs, this was going so well. Now it is, you know, not that.
Destroy the Chimera.
All serious damage.
And I'm out of countermeasures. I'm so dead.
The Archon is gone. Clear the blast zone.
The Ogre has been destroyed.
I mean, that huge Microsoft explosion helped with a lot of our objectives, probably. going back to the flight deck, I'm going to change into an Ursa, because even though it didn't seem to have any relevance whatsoever, the 2 missions where I actually did it, I was in an Ursa. Oh, my apologies. Alright, here we go.
The cavalry has arrived, Crazy Ivan. What's your status?
Oh, wait, just finishing up here, Alpha. Good luck.
Yeah, I know that accent is just, he's Australian, but at the same
Well
time,
done, pilots.
you know, it's
The
fine.
area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement zone now. Iota and Kappa return to base.
So that we can give you your new special rebel orders. In the rebel base for rebels. That's where you belong. Oh god, I didn't change my guns, I'm on Avengers.
Yeehaw! Looks like we got ourselves a turkey suit here, boys.
Yeah, I've grown incapable of hearing anything other than turkey suit. You know what I was just thinking this mission needed? Less gun. Actually, no, you know what? We're getting more gun. Is the DPS different? 87 versus 80, so they're not that much better. And the Avenger is actively better against shields. Interesting. Or should I go Prometheus and Shieldbreaker? Can't take the Banshee. Sure, let's see how that goes.
The cavalry has arrived, Crazy Ivan. What's your status?
Got that S-Breaker for breaking all the S.
Oh, wait, just finishing up here, Alpha. Good luck.
The S-Breaker, as our ancestors referred to the cool S.
Well done, pilots. The area has been saturated. We're monitoring the engagement zone now. Iota and Kappa return to base.
Wow, we've got much better range with Prometheus as well, like 1400 meters.
Yeehaw! Looks like we got ourselves a turkey suit here, boys. Impressive, pilot.
Again, no it wasn't. They were literally standing still. I'm not great at this, but I can still hit a stationary target. All the cargo's destroyed. I have no idea if I'm within range of this thing.
EMP's starting to wear off. We can target the fighters and sentry guns.
That means they can target you too. Brace yourselves, pilots.
New hostiles in the area.
Let's get a bit closer. Sure, I guess.
Freighters and transports now on sensors. Firing target lock now.
All freighters and transports have been destroyed.
Firing target lock on all ones that are still in existence, which is nice.
Heads up, we have company.
See, again, I get an answer, everything starts going well. I need to stretch. Oh. Didn't think I was this tired this morning, and then you put me under a wash light and see what happens. This stream has been going for 102 minutes. We've accomplished nothing. Alright, let's see if we can find more things to shoot. Is that a fighter or just a bit of underbelly? That's just a bit of
The
underbelly.
cruisers are waking up. Delta Wing is moving in.
Okay, let's do that because it's something I can, I guess.
New bandits in the area.
I should probably focus on the capture. Use bomber! That's not afterburner. I thought that was afterburner.
Roger, sir. On our way.
That was caps lock.
You got a bogey on your tail.
The SC Ogre has entered the area. The Shevens must be retreating from the Allied engagement zones. The EMP is fully worn off. The Archon is now on sensors. Epsilon Wing, engage the enemy. The SC Kraken has arrived.
Come on, support ship already. I need that turret for defense. I need missiles for offense. I need these things to defend myself and these things to offend others. And the ESA can't move at all while it's under rearm.
Rearming complete.
Taking damage. Request cover. The golem has been neutralized. The ogre has been destroyed.
The ogre's been destroyed, but the golem's only been neutralized? What? Why, what else did you do with the golem? You have to use different words for things all the time. It's military intelligence with value precision here. Touch wood, and to paraphrase Mark Knopfler, we're doing alright.
The Kraken is history.
Oh, I thought that was that fighter going down. No, that's not a primary objective there. That's that fighter going down because we're shot in the face. Now it's just the Archon. Oh, that's much blow. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
The Archon is gone. Clear the blast zone.
Shouldn't have stood so close to it, should you? When you saw me hightailing it away, you should probably have also done that. Okay, mission done. I'm at 90% hull,
Hostile targets have been
mostly full
eliminated.
missiles.
The
I
area
will
is
take it.
clear. Command, do you copy? This is Delta 3, over.
You can go into the next mission in a slightly better position. Unless I miss the cue to jump out and die, in which case I would just cry and leave.
Command for the past 10 minutes.
This mission has been running for 8 minutes 50.
Gamma 1 to Giordano. Can you hail the Krios?
We're having some communications difficulties, pilots. Stand by.
Slightly almost dozed off there.
Are those the crazy Ivans? What are they doing back here again?
Tell me to jump, now jump.
This doesn't smell right at all. Alpha Leader, I recommend getting out of here.
Okay, bye. Alright. This is positive. It's good. This is good. Oh, why am I so sleepy all of a sudden?
This is the GTD Krios calling any Allied ships. We've been attacked by GTI bombers. Weapons are offline, hull integrity critical. Request immediate assistance.
I think it's also that it's not actually, like, the rain has not taken the temperature off nearly as much as it feels like it should have. Which is frankly disappointing. Alright, let's go.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Let's take out the Emir before it can kill everyone else.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have to warn the GTA.
And there's Gary Wing. All the Northmouth deep cuts. Yes, I know we technically failed the private objective. Private? Primary. Private objective is really more important than anything.
Fight for your lives, pilots. Stay those pods. Somebody find an open channel. No use. That science vessel's jamming all our long-range comms.
No, it's not.
Got to take it out.
Wait, did it already explode? Oh, did I just knock a bit off? Ooh. Okay, now it's destroyed. And now I can target
This is
things.
Gamma 1 of the 91st Phantoms. GTD Krios. Can anyone hear me?
Switch to single clusters.
Gamma 1.
I mean, this whole situation has been a single cluster, but here we are.
What's your situation?
Krios is on. Being
Ordnance
attacked
out.
by Terran ships. Requesting immediate extraction.
Stand by, pilot. Notifying
solid
command
damage.
and heading to the Creos' last known location. Sit tight, we're on our way.
Okay, I like them just exploding. I'm a big fan of that. Right, indistinct enemy signals this way. Nothing I can target. What are you shooting at? I don't know. And more importantly, who's shooting at me?
GTD Soyakaze, ready to assist. Retrieving pods and
Just the
deploying
Soyakaze.
reinforcements.
Okay, that works. Plus the bombs
More
feel.
fighters incoming. They're trying to sanitize us.
And so the sanitizer has become the
Those
sanitized.
gunners occupied, pilot. We need to buy those pods some time.
Signal is here to reinforce you, Alpha.
Lost some of the escape pods. Up the pods are gone. The information has to get through.
There are only 2 escape pods left. Protect them at all costs.
All the escape pods have been destroyed.
What? That happened too quickly. That must be a scripted fail. Really hope this isn't just another one of those. You failed the mission, but we won't tell you that until you complete the mission and we say no, go back and do it again.
The veneer has been destroyed.
Nice job, everyone. Except the officer there pronouncing it veneer.
Destroyed the A-turret.
That's something you do to your teeth. It's not the same as that.
We can't risk any more time here, pilot. We're jumping to a secure location and uploading our coordinates to your ship. Soyakaze out.
Can we also jump? Yes, we can. Engage. Let's get out of here.
This is Admiral Tess of the GTD Soyakaze. I cannot imagine what you must be thinking,
Soyakaze.
pilots. To return to your command ship after what was to have been a great victory, only to find it under attack from Terran ships. Though you fought valiantly, the Creos and her crew were lost. The Phantom attackers have since disappeared without a trace. This development has grave implications for the future of the Terran-Vasudan alliance. If a rogue cell is active in our military, it has the potential to significantly destabilize our reconstruction efforts. Terran Command has ordered a full investigation, but without the crew or flight records from the Creos, I'm afraid we have little to go on.
Any recommendations? Try to save at least one escape pod. If it's just too hard, switch to an easier difficulty, or try doing better on the previous mission. Have you considered playing the game better? Is this going to tell me I failed? Speaking of choices I hate, that. If it were me, I would simply save an escape pod.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, time to bum rush the Emir. Stretch out my neck.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have to warn the GTA. Creos is down.
Okay, it's dead. Problem solved.
Mayday! 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 This is Gamma 1 of the 91st Phantoms. GTD Creos. Can anyone hear me?
Gamma 1, this is GTD Padre. Intelligence. What's your situation?
Creos is gone. Being attacked by Terran ships. Requesting immediate extraction.
Stand by, pilot. Notifying command and heading to the Creos' last known location. Sit tight, we're on our way.
How do you like it getting shot up the rear end? Not so fun now, is it, eh?
GTD Soya Padre, ready to assist. Retrieving pause
Oh.
and deploying reinforcements.
On seat distance, from my cluster bombs. Ordnance out.
More fighters incoming. They're trying to sanitize them. Those gunners occupied, pilot. We need to buy those pods some time.
So, who won that game of chicken, do you think, Jill?
Signal is here to reinforce you, Alpha.
Lost some of the escape pods.
You know what? That was stupid.
Half the pods are gone. The information has to get through.
There are only 2 escape pods left. Protect them at all costs.
All the escape pods have been destroyed!
This is not fun. Okay, well, would you look at the time? It's time for us to take a short break. I need to run some ads and get my blood pressure down. We'll be getting back to this in 5 or 10 minutes when I come back. I need to get some more water and walk around and just generally vent. And yeah, so all of you get up and do the same, except maybe without the screaming into the void. I'm going to run some ads. If you could leave them running, that'd be great. And yeah, 5 or 10 minutes, I will be back and we will beat this mission I have decided. Alright, love you all. See you in a few. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. We're good. I've stood up, I've released some tension, I've listened to a brief blast of Finnish polka music, and really, is that not the best omen to go back into this on? It's really not helpful that so many of our wingmen are dead. I mean, it's probably even less helpful to them on account of them being dead. Anyway, should we try and save an escape pod? Like, just one escape pod, I'm begging you.
Goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have
Just
to
one
alert the
Patsy.
GTA. The Creos is down. Fight for your lives, pilots. Save those pods. Somebody find an open channel.
Not got my missiles in double lock for some reason.
Mayday! 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 This is Gamma 1 of the 91st Phantoms. GTD Creos. Can anyone hear me?
Gamma 1, this is Destroyer Target. Intelligence. What's your situation?
The Creos is gone. Being attacked by Terran ships. Requesting immediate extraction.
Stand by, pilot. Notifying command and heading to the Creos' last known location. Sit tight, we're on our way.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm on 1% health. 1%. Oh, okay, now it's 0%. Oh no, the salt, she's back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, step 1, bum rush the Emir.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have to warp.
We have to walk.
The Creos is down.
Done and done.
Mayday! 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 This is Gamma 1 of the 91st Phantoms. GTD Creos. Can anyone hear me?
Gamma 1, this is GTD
Let's
Destroyer
get
Target.
more
Intelligence.
into the
What's
where
your
everyone
situation?
else
The Creos is gone. Being attacked by Terran ships. Requesting immediate extraction.
is. I'm. Shake off. Shake off, go next.
Thank goodness you're here, pilots. Protect the escape pods. We have to warp the GTA.
I swear I've heard that voice actor in something else. In like... Is it Action Man Raid on Island X I'm thinking of? It has a very similar voice at least in that. Remember what button does what?
Mayday! 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 This is Gamma 1 of the 91st Phantoms. GTD Creos. Can anyone hear me?
Head this way, I can hopefully get some cover.
Gamma
Actually,
1.
you know what?
GTD
Fighters,
Destroyer Target.
cover me.
Intelligence. What is your situation?
The Creos is gone. Being attacked by Terran ships. Requesting immediate extraction.
Jesus God, how heavily armed are
Stand
these?
by, pilot. Notifying command and heading to the Creos' last known location. Sit tight, we're on our way.
We don't have to focus on protecting the escape pods if we just kill all of these. Why can't I target these? Here's the Soyakaza.
GTD Soyakaze.
Somebody
ready
just
to
flew
assist.
into me
Screening pods
again.
Deploying reinforcements.
Yeah, why can I not target the majority of these?
More fighters incoming. They're trying to sanitize. Those gunners occupied, pilot. We need to buy those pods some time.
Don't fly into me.
Signal is here to reinforce you, Alpha.
We lost some of the escape pods.
Also, scowled is typically spelled with a K. Come on, guys. Yeah. That one's on me. I will accept that. I'll focus on these. Hopefully my wings can take care of fighters.
The veneer has been destroyed.
Vanir. To quote the advertising campaign, no veneer in it.
Destroyed the Acer.
Acer. Acer is a plant genus or computer brand. Come on,
Can't risk any more
guys.
time here, pilot. We're jumping to a secure location.
I think we
and
got it.
uploading our
I think we did
coordinates
it.
to your ship. Soyakaze out.
Are we good? Return to base? Return to base? Return to base! Ha 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 ha! We saved any escape pods. Let's never do those missions. I mean, we're never doing any of these missions again, let's be real. Medal of
This is
Honor?
Admiral Tess of the GTD Soyakaze. I cannot imagine what you must be thinking, pilots. To return to your command ship after what was to have been a great victory, only to find it under attack from your fellow officers. Though you fought valiantly, the Krios and most of her crew were lost. They died a bitter death, betrayed by the very organization they swore to defend. This development has grave implications for the future of the Terran-Vasudan alliance. Terran Command has already been notified of our situation, and will be updated as we debrief the survivors of the Krios. I will address the crew of the Soyakaze tomorrow with our findings. In recognition of your contributions to the Allied victory over the Shivans, the GTA has awarded you the Medal of Honor. Take comfort in the fact that, though your return is not as triumphant as it should be, we will never have to fear the Shivans ever again.
Why would you say that? Have you ever heard anybody tempt fate so hard in your life? Jesus. Any recommendations? There's nothing you could have done. That's fair. That's the best kind of recommendation. Medal of Honor. Yeah, we're still like an ensign, but we got the Medal of Honor. Yeah. It's taken us nearly 2.5 hours to clear those two missions. And I say those two missions. Really, it's that mission because you have to treat it as a single part. What do you have for us next, FreeSpace? Hit me. Your world has no terrors for me.
At 0525 hours this morning, GTA High Command declared a decisive victory over the Shivans in Ross 128 and IKEA. The species which annihilated the ancients, which devastated Vasuda Prime, which nearly succeeded in driving mankind to extinction, has been defeated. Recon units have found no trace of any remaining Shivan activity. With the Shivans gone, we should be able to start rebuilding our shattered systems and working on forging a lasting alliance with the Vasudans.
Do love the music.
But there has been a terrible new development.
Oh no, I hate terrible developments.
While Allied forces throughout Ross 128 engaged the Shivans, fighters and bombers launched from the GTD Repulse secretly attacked, disabled, and destroyed the Kryos.
Why are we being shown the
Only
blueprints
through the
for
intervention
Zeus?
of the Soyakaze were the survivors recovered. We believe the Kryos was destroyed to cover up information it had gathered about rogue activity in the research and development branch of the GTI. Once we had contacted GTA High Command, the Repulse and the R&D fleet immediately sprung into action, pulling out of Ross 128 and heading to Delta Serpentis. Command has authorized all GTA units to consider these forces hostile and to capture or destroy them at any opportunity. Our agents have pieced together the events leading up to the Kryos' destruction
with no
by
oversight.
analyzing the evidence salvaged
Probably a
from
bad
them.
idea.
A summary of the report follows.
Who knew?
The Kryos' interrogations of the Einstein survivors suggest that research and development knew about the existence of the Shivans even before their initial appearance at Ross 128. Several science vessels, including the Einstein, were assigned to secretly study this new species and its technology. We believe the Einstein was deployed to Ross 128 and then reported destroyed so that the ship could continue its research operations without fear of outside supervision.
Sorry, you're
While
telling me
R&D
having no
was
outside
instrumental
supervision is
in
bad
enabling
now?
the
Mixed
GTA
messages.
and PvE fleets to quickly close the technological gap on the Shivans during the Great War, events strongly suggested that the Repulse and its fleet were keeping their most significant discoveries to themselves.
Shock.
Based on the Einstein's appearance at the Vasudan research site in Deneb, Admiral Scott theorized that there could be an unknown number of ghost R&D ships conducting research unaccountable to the rest of the GTA.
There could be any number of them.
This theory
Anywhere.
was given
We
further
don't know.
support when pilots from the Kryos blundered upon a secret recovery operation in Ross 128 and came under fire from rogue ships.
Hey, that was me.
With the Kryos slowly assembling evidence, the rogue elements grew in
Love
increasing
these
danger of
infodumps.
being exposed. The Repulse sought to destroy this information before it reached critical mass, and soon found the perfect opportunity. With the Kryos' fighter wings and support craft engaging the Shivans on Ross 128, the destroyer was left virtually undefended. The rebels launched bombers against the Kryos, while sanitizing several spec ops operations and jamming the transmissions of others under the guise of monitoring scientific data. Only the pilots attacking the SD Archon returned early enough to witness the destruction of the Kryos, and it was only because of their quick thinking that we were able to recover enough evidence to implicate research and development. We have taken care to spread that information far enough that it can no longer be covered up. The silent threat has been forced into the open. We do not yet know the full extent of the insurrection, nor the rebels' motives or objectives. Unfortunately, our maneuvers against the Shivans have left our fleets at serious risk of guerrilla attacks from within. While the GTA consolidates its forces, the Soyakaze has been tasked with gathering all the data we can about the enemy's objectives. We cannot allow them the element of surprise.
It's neutral
Report
American a
mission
lot of the
briefings
time,
immediately.
and then the occasional vowel will just go really rogue. The Soyakaze.
At ease, pilots, and welcome to the 82nd Nighthawks.
New command!
I understand you're still a little shaken up after the destruction of the Kryos, but rest assured, the R&D rebels will get what's coming to them, sooner or later.
Wow, this is sounding
Terran Command
less
and the
good.
officers of the Soyakaze are still analyzing data regarding the R&D insurrection and preparing a counterattack. You'll be fully briefed when the time comes. A situation is developing in Delta Serpentis. Slipping behind our rear defenses, the Repulse launched a surprise attack against the diplomatic installations orbiting Delta Serpentis 4. Terran and Vasudan forces responded quickly, but by the time they arrived, the orbital annex of the Vasudan embassy was wiped out. The loss of life was less than would be expected from such an attack, but our communications with the Vasudan government has been thrown into disarray. Needless to say, the incident has not improved Terran-Vasudan relations either.
Shocker.
Although the Repulse has since gone into hiding, the GTA isn't taking any chances. The survivors of the attack are currently being relocated to fortified positions within the Terran Vasudan fleet. Diplomats, officers, and supply convoys are currently en route to a secure rendezvous point within the Delta Serpentis system, where they will be joined by the GTC Challenger and the PVC Bastet. Unfortunately, R&D has access to our fleet communications network, so it is quite likely that the convoys
We
will
didn't
fall
change our
under
frequencies
attack.
because...
You must defend the convoys until the Challenger and Bastet arrive. Once the cruisers have relieved you, you may return to the Soyokaze.
Soyokaze?
Do not fail, pilots.
Oh.
Dismissed.
Disclaimer, I'll probably fail. I don't want to be in a Valkyrie. Why do you keep putting me in a Valkyrie? I guess I'll have a look. Why have you given me Avengers? All these questions I have for you. Why did I say it like that? Who knows? Oh, we can use the AM pulse missiles that completely screwed us over last time. Let's not. Yeah, let's just load out on interceptors. They're a good multi-purpose thing. Box.
You are late, Terrans. Our vessels have already assembled themselves.
Please, late Terran is my father.
Late? We launched as soon as we received our orders.
We expected you to be here upon our arrival. During our rendezvous,
Does
we
sound
were
like a
vulnerable
you
to
problem.
enemy attack.
Hey, pal, give us a break. We know less about this than you do. We got here as quickly as we could.
Then let us be glad the rebels were not quicker.
8 minutes.
New hostiles
Oh
in the
hey,
area.
it's Mewtwo. Anyway, let's... I'm needlessly amused by that, but let's move on to actually fighting, shall we? Jesus Christ, what was that?
New bandits in the area.
Destroyed Braggy Wing with a particularly cutting power. Let's play Missile Catch. Are Rebels any good at Missile Catch? Yeah, actually.
Right, pilot.
Outstanding one. You are to be commended, except you are dead. Can we maybe
Can anyone of you fly?
warn our wingmen before we set off an EMP? Like, I don't know what I'd do with a warning, but it'd be nice. You're apparently bad at missile catch. Has anybody ever told you that? Let's try again. See, that's more like it. That was alright, but I didn't feel like you really committed to it. as running jokes in this series go, missile catch has to be one of the stupidest, and yet I'm pleased by it. That is a weirdly bright, tiny, distant star there. And really, if I'm amused by the jokes, then they're fulfilling their intended purpose. Other people being amused by them is entirely incidental. Just hold still and be shot. And stop flying into the sun. It makes things harder on me, and yes, I know that's the idea. Then I got distracted by a Twitch notification. You know what, missile catch.
This train's about to blow. I'm calling in support.
Not convinced that will help if you're actually about to blow, but you know. I should get closer to these.
I think we got them all. Alpha Wing, resume escort formation.
Working on it.
I don't see why we have to guard the Vasudin ships, too. Don't they have their own fighters?
Don't be racist.
Most of the fleet was caught off guard when R&D attacked. I'm sure the Vasudin fighters are off doing something important. Yeah, like spying on us. If you ask me, we never should have let them into Delta Serpentis. I didn't ask you. Shut up. They can hear you.
The correct answer.
I don't care if they can. They can't do anything on their own. That's why they came running to us as soon as the Shivans attacked. That's why they need us to guard every one of their stupid convoys.
I can neither confirm nor deny that this is what working in my office is like.
The truth, you would not say such things.
Hey, I'll say whatever I want, fish lover. If it weren't for us, you wouldn't have a fleet to run home to. You couldn't even stop the Lucifer from glassing your planet.
Where's Alpha 4 and can I
Pilot, that is
shoot
enough.
him?
Your behavior is risking an interspecies incident. Focus on your mission and maintain radio silence.
Risking an intraspecies incident on account of I'm about to shoot you. Oh, thank God, enemies.
The freighters are down. Stay with the convoy, pilot. Don't let the fighters draw you away.
Look, I'm working on it, my dude. I've had a day. Did you watch the rest of this stream, Command? Lucifer. That's not a name I recognise. Maybe that's something I should look up because my Norseman is generally good. Can we stop with the EMPs in my face?
Alpha, the Challenger and Bastion have resolved their engagement and are now en route to your location.
Oh, good.
About time.
And congratulations for the engagements.
Watch your back, sir.
Speaking of bad, obvious jokes that I'm still finding funny. Okay, I guess. Don't run away from me. They're running away from me. I just told them not to. Long-range missile catch. Boo.
The GTC Challenger and PDC Bastet here to assume escort of the convoy.
Excellent. Can't see a thing, Cap.
Thanks for your assistance, Alpha. All ships, form up close and prepare to engage jump drives. Transmitting coordinates now.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Good work, Alpha. Return to base.
I swear, the difficulty curve of this game is all over the place.
Congratulations. Your achievements have been noted
Promotion,
and you
I
are
guess.
duly awarded the rank Lieutenant Junior grade. Good job, Alpha. Thanks to you, the majority of the survivors were successfully evacuated. They have been placed under Allied protection, and the GTA is now working to restore ordered communication with the PVE.
Excellent.
Alpha 4 exhibited conduct unbecoming of an officer of the GTA and has been
Correct.
disciplined accordingly.
Shot?
Let me remind you that all pilots have a responsibility to adhere to the
To
highest
not be a
standards of
massive
behavior,
racist.
especially
And
in
if
their
you're going to be a
interactions
massive
with civilians.
racist, which I repeat you shouldn't,
With the
maybe don't do
repositioning
it on a
of the
public
GTA
channel.
and PVE fleets in Delta Serpentis, the way is clear for our forces to begin the counterattack. The next briefing will be at 1400 hours this afternoon. Don't be late.
Okay, that's when this stream started. Well, ish, I was a bit late. I was doing things involving science and the village people, if you can believe it. And you should believe it, on account of why would I lie to you about that? Oh.
The Research and Development branch of GTI has now staged an all-out open rebellion against the GTA. Terran Command reports that all R&D ships are pulling out of
never
Allied
thought the
operations
sanctioned
and
Black Ops
regrouping in Delta
operations would eat my
Serpentis and
face.
Beta Aquila. We suspect that the rebels are setting up rallying points throughout these systems, but they have proven quite adept at evading our efforts to track them down. Fortunately, the intelligence branch of GTI employs the most skilled reconnaissance and espionage operatives in the
They made it
entire
hard, but
GTA.
luckily, we're great at our job.
Scouts
America.
from the Soyokaze have located a major rallying point in a remote corner of Delta Serpentis, guarded by none other than the Repulse herself. Command
They've
has
hidden
ordered us to
everything
capture
except
the
their
Repulse
capital
to
ship.
determine the full extent of the insurrection. The operation will proceed
Oh,
as
good. Capture
follows.
missions always go so well.
A small strike force will arrive to confront the Repulse directly and draw its attention. Meanwhile, Alpha Wing will arrive on the far side of the engagement zone and attempt to slip in undetected. The strike force will attempt to distract the Repulse long enough for you to disable and disarm it. Transports will then arrive to board and capture the ship.
I'm already counting so many ways
In
this
addition
could
to
go
the
wrong.
Repulse, reconnaissance reports several freighters, 3 cruisers, and a large dry dock of unknown configuration. The dry dock is unarmed and should pose no threat, but the other
Should.
ships must be
Should's a
destroyed.
big word, my dude.
Additional units will be deployed to neutralize these threats, but you may be required to assist them once you have completed your objectives. Vasudan forces will blockade the jump notes to Beta Aquila and Ross 128 to prevent any ships from escaping. Exercise care during this mission, pilots. The Repulse is commanded by Admiral Marcus Glaive, the highest
There's a
ranking
name.
field officer in R&D.
Outstanding.
You can be sure that he will deploy the most capable forces, including his Loki-class stealth fighters, to defend his position. Although our engineers are searching for a weakness in the Loki stealth technology,
That's why
their
I
efforts
couldn't
have so far
target
proven
half
unsuccessful.
the things that were attacking the Kraos.
Regardless of the
Yeah.
situation, you must do everything in your power to ensure that this mission succeeds. The security of the GTA may depend on it.
Primary objectives, do everything. What are we in? Zeus's. Alright, I can handle a Zeus. They've given us stilettos. And a disruptor, naturally, because we're going in for disabling and disarming. Didn't we develop disruptor missiles? The impulse, stilettos. Like, stilettos are good against subsystems, but I swear we had disruptor bombs for this synaptic. Disruptor missile. See, it's listed as damage 1 to subsystem. Does it just auto kill subsystems? Well, we'll find out. And Phoenixes. Yeah, I guess.
Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
Okay.
Admiral Glaive, you and your fleet have been
Admiral
charged with the crime
Glaive,
of high
that's a
treason
wrestler name.
against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels or be destroyed.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you
really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
We have
No,
more
Mr.
backup
Clay.
in transit, Admiral. You can save yourself the trouble by powering down now.
Captain, be reasonable. The fleet has been wiped out and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against us is futile.
I'm Admiral Marcus
Surrender
Clay,
or
and
be
I've got
destroyed.
strange
This
intonation.
is your final warning.
I really shouldn't
I don't
rag on
have
the
time for
voice
this.
actors so much.
All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruisers. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the repulse before they notice you.
Well, I'll have to disarm them first, because the weapons subsystem is here, and the engine subsystem, you know, I had to fly around it a bit. Keeping with the Norse naming, their 3 cruisers are named after the Norns, in case anybody was wondering. I mean, normally they're always listed in the right order. It's usually Earth, Skull, and Dante.
First cruiser is down.
So this strike force that's meant to just be a distraction seems to actually be doing it pretty well. That sounded worryingly close. Come on, give me a lot. Give me a lot. These are aspect seeking, right? Why am I not getting a lead indicator at all?
The repulse has detected your presence.
no.
Pilots, you have 60 seconds to disable its engines before it can jump out. Move it!
Oh, crap.
I'm out of missiles.
Second cruiser is down.
Yeah, I may have to... Okay, no, disruptor missiles don't do the same thing as disruptors. It's just coming up as disrupted on its portrait. I don't know what that means. I may have to go to the tech room to find out what the hell I arm myself with.
All 3 enemy cruisers are down.
It's just Phoenix.
Jumping out now. Good luck, pilots.
Heads up, we have company. Good work, Alpha. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon wing.
Okay, now we take out the weapons, right? And this turret in particular. Yeah, so in conclusion, I don't know what these disruptor missiles do. Well, they disrupt, I guess. Whatever that might mean. And I should have brought stilettos. As is so often the case in life. And taking some serious damage, I should probably look at that. How are their weapons doing? 35, come on. Die quicker. Well, that's all my Phoenixes. Get disrupted, whatever that does. Anybody else gonna help out? Or are you all busy with what look like some Lokis? We should have known the Lokis were going to be evil as soon as we named them after, you know, Loki. I mean, Norse mythology references in general, but specifically Loki. Okay, weapons at 0. Why are you not saying you're disarmed? Do I have to take out something else? Like turrets or anything?
Enemy wing has just arrived.
What is it? Is it K for turrets? Yeah. You know what, my guns aren't going to do enough damage to destroy the whole ship, so I'm just going to use them to take out these turrets.
Can anyone of you flyboys give me some cover?
No, I'm busy doing the actual mission. Get good. Those shots aren't coming from anywhere, game. I really don't think we have to take out all the turrets for it to count as disarmed, but what do I know? There. And it's not like we've got anything else to do. That one. Heck right off.
Heads up, we have company.
Look. Alpha Wing, work with me, disarm my target.
Disarming your target.
Alpha 1, you've lost all your wingmen. Call in Zeta Wing if you require assistance.
Okay. Didn't know that was an option, but thanks.
Zeta Wing here. We are disarming the repulse.
Thanks, that was the job. Why are we only now doing the job? Yes, I still have finished polka music stuck in my head. It's the kind of thing that my friends do to me. I have no idea if this is what I'm meant to be doing, but it's fun. In a weird kind of way. Very
New hostiles in the area.
Very power wash simulator kind of thing, just slowly taking off all of these turrets one by one.
Disarmed. Excellent
Okay.
work. Our transport will be jumping in momentarily.
That did count.
Keep the area secure from hostile fighters.
And we can't target any of the hostiles because stealth. Great. Love it. especially not helpful when all of my
Initiating docking approach to the
missiles
repulse.
rely on aspect lock. We got some hits. Let's see, one signature over there. Yeah.
A rebel transport with escort has jumped in. They're attacking Lambda 1. Lambda 1 is down. Pilots, do not let that transport dock with the repulse. Pilots, we're deploying a second transport. Clear out those enemy fighters as quickly as possible.
How do you like being disrupted? I know it's not good for my brain. I mean, you turned out to be terrible at missile catch, so I can't even disrupt you, but you know. Try it with this one.
New hostiles in the area.
Alright, so it stuns them. But it also takes forever to hit. So swings and roundabouts, really. It's useful, I guess. And if I can't capitalize on it because I can't aim straight, then that's not going to help at all. Yeah, it only buys you a couple of seconds. But also, I guess then they've got to get back up to speed, during which time you may murder them at your leisure.
Fighter on your tail, sir.
Check your six, pilot.
Where? What? Okay. Okay. Wrong button. I meant briefing. We've got time for one more run at this, and we'll load ourselves up with... Oh!
Alpha.
We've got time for one more run. I thought that was like a briefing interstitial because of this diagram. Okay, so... Stilettos. Keep the Phoenixes. Actually, switch to Interceptors because I can get more of them in for taking out fighters. Got a Prometheus and a Disruptor. Can they carry a Banshee? No. Right. Let's try that.
Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
Right, let's target their engines first.
You and your fleet have been charged with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels, or be destroyed.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
We have more backup in transit, Admiral. You can save yourself the trouble by powering down now.
Let's just maneuver.
Captain, be reasonable. The fleet has been wiped out, and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against
That's such
us
a weird
is futile.
way of saying that. We've lost all contact with
Surrender or
Earth.
be destroyed. This is your final warning.
I don't have time for this. All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruiser. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the repulse before they notice you.
Come on, speed up. Like I say, going for the engines first. Alpha, disable my target.
Disabling your target.
I mean, in theory, that should have already been
First
the
cruiser is
order.
down.
But hey, what do I know? It is unclear where you want me to be aiming. But then I suppose we're still too far out to have a Leo indicator. I thought stilettos were aspect seekers. Maybe not. Okay, two stilettos, 5.
Second cruiser is down.
Could be worse.
The repulse has detected your presence. Pilot, you have 60 seconds to disable its engines before it can jump out. Move it!
We're working on it. Nice to see all the stilettos coming in from my wingmates as well. Wingmates? That's not a word. Wingmen?
All 3 enemy
I
cruisers
suppose.
are down.
Jumping out now.
Good luck, pilots.
Good work, Alpha. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon wings.
This turret can get wrecked. Why is this turret not getting wrecked? There we go, thank you.
New
Alpha,
Ben.
disarm my
Affirmative,
target.
sir. Disarming your target.
Whoa! Just seen my health integrity. Hull integrity. Okay. Oh. Crap. Twitch is trying to run ads and I can't click out of the FreeSpace window without it doing this. Just listen to the soothing sound of explosions. Got there just in time. One more try. One more try and then we're done.
Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
Admiral Glaive, you and your
then we'll
fleet
wait
have been
through
charged
this.
with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels or be destroyed.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
You know when you're reading a comic and just like every other word is in bold and you can't quite work out the rationale behind it? That's how he talks.
Captain, be reasonable. The fleet has been wiped out, and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against
All
us
contact
is
with Earth.
futile.
Surrender or be destroyed. This This is your final warning.
I don't have time for this. All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruisers. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the repulse before they notice you.
Roger. Disabling your target.
Again, weird to have the emphasis on your there. Disabling your target, I guess, not anybody else's target. Fine, I guess I'll do yours. Apparently there's a trick to pulsing your afterburner so that you can keep at high speed without having to, without it like running out of fuel. I cannot do that trick, and I bet it makes an annoying noise. Okay, they've noticed me.
Alpha missile. Calling in a support ship.
The repulse has detected your presence. Pilots, you
Yeah, I
have
got that from the way it was shooting at me.
before it can jump out. Move it! Second cruiser is down. Good work, Alpha. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon waves.
Yeah.
All three enemy cruisers are down.
Jumping out now. Good luck, pilots.
The main weapon system doesn't seem to be nearly as dangerous as these turrets. I mean, I'll take it out anyway, because you meant to disarm them. I think I'm being attacked. Who's attacking me? Whence am I being attacked? Oops, attack. Ah! Yoomst attacker.
Hull taking serious damage.
I mean, I kind of deserved that for using Yoomst. Well, this is what I always get for saying we're going to finish this game today. I say always, most of the time. And we're not going to continue because, frankly, this has been no, I'm going to finish the game. I'm not going to run it long today to finish it because I don't know how much there is left, and also it's been really quite a struggle. Yeah, I haven't played the original expansion, and I took their word to it when they said the remake was better, and maybe it is, but if it is, then the original expansion had some serious problems, because this has some issues with the mission balancing and the instant death. But I think that's where we're going to leave it today. So, standard wrap-up as ever. Thanks everyone who's watched. Thanks if you stayed to the end. It means a lot. If you're watching this, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, that's SERASENT, the House of Hubris. Streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time, that is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific, other time zones are available. If you want to be notified when I'm live, just in case I change that, which I might, I am a strange and capricious god, then throw us a follow. Doesn't cost you anything, gets you notified whenever I'm around. Also, if you miss anything, VODs are on the Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. For everything else, you can go to the YouTube. Link is down there, says VOD Archive. If it's not there, you're already there. And you can find everything going back to the very start of the channel over there, which is a lot. There are many games there. Go check some out. And while you're at it, why not throw us a subscription on YouTube? Doesn't cost you anything again. Puts my numbers up to the point where I can hopefully actually get a URL I can pronounce, but more importantly gets hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. What else? If you want to support me taking 2.5 hours to clear an encounter monetarily, you can, of course, cheer or sub on Twitch, but you very much don't need to. Just turn up and hang out and be good to each other, and then everyone's having a good time. If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, you can find my Twitter, again, link down there, but just in case, that is Twitter, at Waruce, W-A-R-U-C-E, where I post memes, occasional thirst traps, shouting about politics and quiz, and stream notifications, all the things one uses Twitter for. Also, if you want to see other projects, you can check out twitch.tv/thehypegoblin, that's TheHypeGoblin, every Saturday night at 10:30 British time, that is 5:30 PM Eastern. Other time zones exist, where you can see me in Numenera, Stars in the Stone, ongoing actual play campaign. We're getting towards the end of it. We've had a couple of weeks off because I was ill, for one thing, but this week we'll be back Saturday. Put it in your diaries. And hey, while you're putting things in your diaries to look at my face, which I'm sure is what we're all here for, you could, if you have access to British television, and I don't know, I'm sure they'll put it on the internet sooner or later, then Channel 4, 5 PM British time, that is what, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. I can do maths. Every week next week, that's the week starting the 29th of August, you can watch me on Moneybags, which is, it's a game show. I'll be on it all week. Twitter's going to have opinions on it, so, you know, come down and have good opinions, unlike them. And see if I won a lot of money. Cool. I think I'm done now. I think I've run out of things to say. So, I will say, once again, thank you all for being here. I will see you on Saturday for possibly the end of this. I honestly don't know. This could run one more episode, it could run 10. I just don't know anymore. Alright. So yeah, see you on Saturday for more of this. Dismissed.